So right now, Candy's got beef with whose friend was that? Sheree's friend.
Sheree's friend. What's it? What's her name again?
Courtney.
Courtney. You see, nobody knows that bitch. No joke. No. I shouldn't call her. Feeling Candy this season in terms of dress, what she's wearing and shit. She's got some good stuff going on, and so I'm gonna rate Candy for the hair plait.
I only like the hair plait.
The accessory on top.
What was jarring me more was that the diamantes in the headband was not matching the diamantes in the choker. And the choker just needed to be shifted like this. I couldn't stop looking at it. I couldn't stop looking at the fact the choker just needed to be shifted a bit. But you know, I love me some Miss Moore, honey. You know, I love me some Kenya Moore. I like the fact that she wore white and everybody else obviously wore black.
That didn't make it banging though. I think it would have been nice if it wasn't just all white, personally. But it was a nice outfit.
Who else? Marlo's outfit won, hands down.
I'm a legend.
Marlo's always.
Marlo's dress was banging. The head accessory was banging. Marlo's outfit won, hands down.
The bob went well. She stuck to the brief. So yeah.
So what are you thinking about the first episode?
Well, so the first episode.
Don't worry about it, honestly.
I like the way they started this first episode. They just threw us right in there. And if I'm honest, my exact thoughts, I watched it 2-3 times now. It's on right now. Everybody.
Guilty.
Everybody, I realize, which is good, is setting their story straight from the go for this season, for this episode, this season.
For sure.
That's what I realized. Everybody's, I don't know the terminology. I got to warm up to the terminology, but everybody's making sure they got a storyline.
Well, they have to,
innit? Reading that. And they just threw us right in there.
They threw us right into the deep end. It's true. We know the story with. So right now, Candy's got beef with whose friend was that? Sheree's friend.
Sheree's friend. What's it? What's her name again? Courtney. You see, nobody knows that bitch. No joke. No. I shouldn't call her. That's what Candy was really trying to say. She's talking about cliche, but you was really trying to say nobody knows you, honey.
It's true. But anyway, what the hell? Properly begging it, like. I mean, I've got my pajamas, guys. I'm like,
it was all about
the energy you just bounced up at me. Well, let's bring it down. Well, stop bouncing at me. Well, calm the down.
The bobbing. Don't be
bopping on me.
Bopping on me. You know what I mean? Don't be bobbing at Candice, man.
I don't know. Maybe she does. Maybe there's even more to that storyline. And Candy does know the girl, and Candy knows that the girl knows something, and she's like, she's coming into the show. She's trying to expose me, innit? Like, why is she upset? I wouldn't be that upset.
Because they blatantly, I mean, there was at the end. I know some stuff because I've been watching Speak on it and some stuff right since the episode, and the girl is blatantly begging it now. But you can see there's a little bit of a history. You can see they have met, and perhaps they haven't gelled. But Candy did say on her Speak on it that there is something else that she's going to reveal later. So you are spot on.
Okay.
There is something else lurking.
I knew there was something. I knew there was. It just seems a bit mad. Like she was upset. She was upset.
So let's get to the other just quickly, like we're bobbing around the little stories and the mishaps. So whilst that was going on, while Candy was having her thing with whoever she is, I don't know you person.
Yep.
Then on the other side of the room, it was Kenya and what's the other girl's name, please? You gotta remind me the names. The OG. Monet.
Sheree.
No, Sheree. But who's the other girl that was with Kenya? Give me the M. From first, you told me about her from the first season or something, and she's come back.
But she went with Kenya in this episode.
She was in the party talking with Sheree and Kenya. She was on the other side of Sheree. Okay, you go back and watch it.
I need to go now. Yeah.
My name's right. But yes, but basically it quickly flipped around because basically this girl that I can't remember her name sort of revealed when they took her to the corner, sort of revealed, say, we've heard from the streets, honey, that this guy, you're not the only gal. You're not the only woman. That's how it started. So she was like, whatever, bring them, who, what? Then that's when Kenya now said, well, boy, he's slid in my DMs. The outcome of that.
I'm going to get into that right now. I'm trying to pull up a clip. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm trying, honey. I'm trying.
Try a tip.
He's trying.
Because I do have a comment on Kenya's approach, but maybe she was not coerced, but encouraged. Because I think Kenya went into
the problem is we don't know what the message was. We do not know what the message was. Yeah? We don't know what the message was that she saw.
I don't think anyone knows what the message was because it was deleted. So was it worth bringing it up then?
But he looked digi. Don't you think he looked digi? Don't you think when Kenya was over there saying whatever she was saying, he looked a little bit shook? Like, what is she going to say? Because what did he say? He's a sneeze anyway. I've been telling you for ages to flipping well tap into
Marriage and Huntsville.
Love and Marriage Huntsville. Proper sleazeball. So, and what I don't like, right? So because I watched Love and Marriage Huntsville, you ain't really tapped into it yet. But that season's it's in. It's like it's halfway through. It says halfway through the season now, yeah. And Sheree's name's come up. Sheree's even been on one of the episodes, yeah. And so he's out here on his show calling Sheree's friend.
We are we good friends.
Oh, that's just my friend. That's just my good friend. And now Sheree's here on Real Housewives of Atlanta talking about she's seeing him and she hasn't given up on love. And I'm just like, after what she went through with Tyrone, it's like not much now.
For real. But this is the thing. It's like, because she I don't know. It's like she seems like she might be having a hot girl summer, but
it's not a hot girl for telling one guy.
Yeah, we know how Sheree is. She doesn't want hot girl summer. She wants someone serious, whatever. And you're right. They just don't want to see her hurt again, innit? So it's like I'm questioning myself as to whether is this just is she just doing this just to, does she really know the real? And she's just having fun and she's whatever in it and letting the girls, do as they do? Or is she really trying to fall for this guy?
I reckon she was genuinely hurt when they approached her. I reckon she was genuinely hurt when Kenya told her or whatever. Because of the way it came. It's at this event, he's there. It's just all like she should have approached it in a different way. And I think that she would have received it. But at that moment in time, she just wasn't receiving it.
Because that would be with him. Is the girl's name Monietta? Monietta?
She's not an OG.
Oh, I thought she was an OG.
She's Neo's baby mum, isn't it?
Monietta. Because that's what she was saying. We was all sitting together, 5 of us. Monietta didn't have nothing to say. Now we're here. You want to tell me?
I need to watch this again. Sorry, I missed that part.
I was watching it this afternoon.
It's because there was so much going on. There was so much to ingest.
Yeah, I know.
It was good.
I must say though, I'm looking at it now. Sheree, like, I think she'll be fine.
Sheree the body. Sheree the body.
She said, "This is a Lambo." whoever is a Toyota. This is a Lambo. She's got some body going on.
And her house is just, she is just gold. So really, she doesn't need to be doing this stuff with Martell. No. And then his because you don't watch that show. His whole MO for doing all of this is to wind up his ex-wife because his ex-wife thinks she's a boss chick. She's not on Sheree's, but she's not on Sheree's level. So to her, it'll be a rub in her face, isn't it? So I don't know.
I think this Martel, by the way, you know me, I'm difficult with the man. Them, I don't think he's that hot.
He is hot. We're not gonna lie. We're gonna tell no lies. We're not gonna tell no lies today.
Have you looked at his face?
He's got a beautiful face. He's got a beautiful body. He is very hot.
Age. Give him that body and whatever. He's got a little reputation. Nah.
It's gone to his head, isn't it? It's gone to his head. And he's not very smart.
Like, to me, okay, I don't know him that much, but whatever, I'm giving an opinion. To me, he's coming off like a first trap, like thirsty, but like can you
but then you have to remember, even though he was cheating throughout his marriage, he was married for quite a long time. So maybe he is just out there living his life. I don't like Martel, by the way. He's not one of my favorites at all. At all. You need to watch the show.
Good. Well, while we're on the men, Todd is my favorite because he seems the most genuine right now. But whilst we're on the men, yeah, we can talk about Todd and Candy later because Candy's setting her story, her marriage story, but okay, whatever. But whilst we're on the men, I know me and you have a back and forth. Like, even like the first, how dare, what's his name? Come on the first episode. What's his name? Give me his name. Ralph. How dare he? Like, you tell me now.
He told you exactly why. He said she's got some problems, some issues, but he's coming to celebrate his boy's birthday. He said
wicked
business.
He's a wicked. He's gonna come on the show like he's one of the guys.
He's coming to his friend's birthday.
Right, all up in there.
The men kick up.
The men kick up, but don't you see like? But he's even getting interviewed. He was up there interviewing and everything.
This is 40th.
Nah, I just don't like, and I feel like he did it on purpose. We now know they're going through a divorce. We now know. But that was on the road.
But why is she backing down? Why is she backing down? She should be like, this is my show. 100%. Like, why is she up? Why is she backing down and not showing up?
She's going through a hard moment, but she's coming. Because I didn't really take to Drew initially, but I just feel a little bit sorry for her. I empathize with her because he just seems like a spiteful. I won't say the N word. Ralph just comes across spiteful to me.
I think that Drew comes across as spiteful, and now they've been caught in a web of tit for tat. It's so very obvious that they're caught in a web of tit for tat. But I can see Ralph trying to make moves to like trying to mend shit. I never see her trying to mend anything. And I've seen how she acts with the girls, that she holds a grudge. She knows how to hold a grudge from the beginning of the season all the way to the end of the season. She knows how to hold a grudge. And I can see with her and Ralph, it's tit for tat. But he's trying. So I don't know why you say you don't like Ralph. Me love Ralph.
No, man. Ralph now trying nothing. Ralph,
I don't think Ralph's the problem.
Over.
I don't think Ralph is the problem.
He irritates me. He doesn't irritate me, but I just think he's an evil bastard.
He does. But he does come across as quite. I look terrible, man. He does come across as quite vindictive sometimes.
Yes.
I think that she deserves it. I feel like she deserves it.
Well, let's see how that pans out.
Yeah, because she didn't show up, and I was like, "What? Not even a clip of her, nothing. Like, what if they're not even in the show this season? They might not even be in the show this season."
No,
is she in there?
Ain't she on the cover? She's on the cover, man. She's in there, man. Comes in later.
Yeah, I feel like she is. So basically, this season is the same cast as last season, isn't it? Right now, there's been no add-ons. There's been no one has left. So we're following on from last season. And last season, it was Drew was beefing with Sanya. So let's see if that continues.
Who was beefing with who?
Drew and Sanya. Remember, they were beefing.
Oh, yes.
All season.
They showed a clip.
And I think the Candy and the Marlo beef has kind of come back, but I don't know, man.
Well, according to Candy said she's been a roughneck this season, so
Who's been a roughneck?
Candy. She's even apologized that. So I don't know.
Oh, wow.
You know why that?
You know why that is? You know exactly. Yeah. It's Todd. It's Todd. She's got some marital problems going on right now, isn't it? So
maybe
that's gonna affect all aspects.
Todd is right. But she says she left out of the SWV and escaping right into this, isn't it? And it's just like she's been beefing, man. Enough people are beefing. Because I'm actually getting...
Yeah, because she was beefing. Wasn't she? Yeah, she was beefing Tamar Braxton as well. Yeah, she's been beefing her. I wonder if that's going to come up in the show.
Maybe, because it seems like it was during. You know what I mean? I just think people are hating on Candy. I'm growing...
Wait, a little sidebar. Oh, no, that's nothing to do with Candy. Because Tamar... No, I've got it totally wrong. Forget about it.
Side what?
I got it totally wrong. I was trying to connect the dots. Because I saw that Tamar hosted a reunion for something, so I was trying to think, was it Love and Marriage Huntsville? Was there a connection there? But it wasn't that. It was Basketball Wives. So yeah.
Okay. But
as you can see, I'm obsessed with reality TV. Obsessed.
Clearly, and you get me into it. But you know what I want to see as well? What Candy's been doing? What I want to see are these spoofs they keep talking about. Like today.
Yeah. Do you follow her on Instagram?
No, I don't.
It's probably on there, or maybe her TikTok or something. Because those spoofs are out of control.
Yeah, they're quite funny.
Sade, I was thinking Sade, and Sade was like, maybe she has got too much time on her hands or something like that. Like she's making the spoofs, and I was like, no. Candy sees it as another business. If her followers are up and the streams are coming in, she's gonna fully commit to it because it's another source of income. It's a business, honey. Like it's not a spoof. It's not a spoof. It's a business.
And this is what I like about Candice as well, because I keep saying Candice. Candy is, and it's for the good of everybody. You know what I mean? She's bringing the characters, people that don't know Marlo or don't know Sheree. You know what I mean? She's bringing her audience to them. So I like that business side, even though it's blatant. But it just works, isn't it? It just works. Like, that's what we want to see. We want to see the jokes. We want to know who's who. Yep. So, yeah, man, I love it.
It kind of keeps the storyline going in between seasons. So, yeah. So, yeah, this is going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. I need to see the end of that argument. I need to see the end of the argument. And like you said, by rights, they can't just nice us with a double episode one time. Can't they just, the beginning of the season, just say, there you go, have 2 episodes. I'm sure this season was supposed to be out from March and then April, now May. You couldn't just give us 2.
That would have been
continued.
You know what I mean? 2, 3, 1 time. Yeah, they've got loads of footage.
Yeah, but they got to bring it out.
What's the name of the owner? Andy. Yeah, man. Andy, come true, man. Give us a little sequel. You know what I mean?
Just one time. Bless us.
One time.
My fair child. But yeah.
This waiting business.
That argument is going to be mad. Do you think it's going to be enough? Because Kenya and Sheree got quite close. Remember when the man stood her up in Philadelphia? She called Kenya and Kenya had her back and had her side. Do you think this argument between Kenya and Martell is going to affect their friendship?
I tell you what, Kenya does give me some. Kenya is looking fresh this season too. I must say.
Yeah, for sure.
Looking happy. Looking happy, even though the divorce isn't done. You know what I mean? Because he was another arsehole, but we know about that. But she's looking good. But like, I'm actually thinking, okay, you're coming through this season because I'm not a Kenya fan. I'll put it out there.
We know.
But I might grow onto her this season. But
10 years later.
Just to address what you're saying, I don't think her and Sheree will really fall out over this because I don't think she falls out with Martell more. You can see, but we'll see next week.
Falls out with Martell? Kenya.
But she does shade Sheree in her interview where she says...
she said...
But you know what?
Really her own show.
She will something. I ain't gonna be rolling around with.
Oh my god! When she said that, I won't marry no She-Ra. She said,
You get me? Or She-Man, whatever it was. That was jokes still.
Yeah, she was like, I know my lane. Yeah.
You get me? I look too good in this dress.
Sheree was very offended. You could tell she was very offended by that coming out. So she might act up a bit.
Yeah. So we'll see about that. So there's a lot of shade going on behind backs. So yeah, usually it's Marlo and Kenya, but Marlo's obviously creating her story of her mum team. But she's got a man coming out too, hasn't it? We ain't seen nothing yet, but there's apparently talk about a man.
Obviously, we're watching because
I think I'm watching more.
That's what I'm watching. You're watching sidebar stuff as well. They're doing more research and doing all of that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I ain't even gonna spoil it for you. This is a juicy season. It's a juicy season, trust me. So even though they started with a bang, there's a lot more to come. What I can tell. So yeah. So Sheree's website apparently went down.
Yeah, but she's saying that
she give me jobs because they're gonna come for her. I don't know why they're gonna come for her on those points because they keep saying that she don't like to pay out no money, and it's like she's continued with it. Because
I just don't understand if somebody ain't got no money and they don't pay their bills. How she got so much stuff? Yeah, because that Chateau Sheree is chateauing every time the camera goes. Every time the camera goes in there, even years and years later. The thing look good. The scene look good. Goals. It's goals, honey. Yeah. If you look back some of the episodes back in the day when it first started, I didn't know about Hermes bag and them things. Sheree had Hermes bag and them thing. Yeah. She's really about it, innit? So I don't know if she invested very wisely or what the fuck she did because her ex-man wasn't giving her no child support. But her life is giving lifestyle. So, you know, they need to stop hating. They need to stop hating. Yeah? This
is what Kenya's saying that. You know, she doesn't think Sheree is such business minded. I think Sheree's got money, but just a tight ass like me. She's a tight ass. You know what I mean? But she got money because what was Kenya? Candy was saying that she tried to reach out about the website, but she's like, I got my people. Like she knows it. All. And then look, website gone down. But then in Sheree's defense, Sheree is saying, whatever, bitch. My stuff sold out. That's why my website went down. So I'm happy with that. It's funny. So, you know, there'll always be a little question mark. But I think she's got money, but she
could sell out in gym wear, though, because she has always been about this fitness thing. She has always had traps. Sheree has always had traps, yeah? And she's always been about her fitness before fitness was a thing. So she could sell out in that fitness department. Stop trying to go down fashion. Just make all the fitness clothes, all the fitness stuff, the mat, the all of this. She can sell out for sure. Start again. Start an app. She could start an app, some kind of training app, because I would follow Sheree's routine. I would for sure. For sure, I would.
She does look, and the outfits. Now I'm seeing the outfits are looking good still.
But they are still all AliExpress with branding. We now know that, innit? They bought in bulk from AliExpress and then you put your brand on it. But if you want to capitalize that way, go for it.
And I suppose her market is, you know, the fuller figure woman, the woman with the bigger. Because I know that's a problem. I've got enough black girlfriends who tell me, yeah, through the big ass, it's hard to find jeans or hard to find things that fit. So she must be catering for that.
Maybe.
Look as well, I'd imagine. I don't know.
That would make sense.
But we see who's did a preview that they're coming out with a little branding. Is my girl? Is the Jamaican girl there?
Fucking that she came out with.
Yeah,
I'm so over her. She is just not ready. She is just not ready, and I'm just like.
Let's talk about that because
I like her house though. Her house. She done up her kitchen from since last season, and it looks nice. Her house is nice, beautiful. But
I'm not gonna lie. It is dry.
Very disappointing. And then now you made a fucking t-shirt of question mark. You done that?
I reckon it's a slow.
No.
Slow mover that one.
She should have. You see, Drew's by Drew's second season, she caught up. Yeah, she caught the up. Yeah, by the end of the first
Telling
season,
lies.
you have to catch up. You have to. Everybody's got. By the end of the first season, if you get a bounce, you better catch up. Second season now, and I'm not even.
Well, all right. Second season, you can see her storyline.
The party was good, but it was just a standard party. Nothing very adventurous.
Well,
nothing...
she spent $100 grand on it. She making.
Well, she should have done something that no one had done before. That was just like no imagination, no nothing. But the brand that she's come up with in red, gold, and green,
I think it can work.
It can work where? Where can it work? Where can that work?
But all right. She's gonna try a thing with that.
Did anybody tell her that they liked that they thought that was great?
I don't know. Well, she said a man wore it first, didn't he? So it's early days.
He has to. He hasn't got a choice.
And just like on the bigger picture, like I was thinking, man, are we gonna feel her storyline? But you can see she's bringing us into her family, and the Bucky that's gonna start between her sister and the brother-in-law. So that's where she's trying to go with keeping us interested. You know, and she's been a bit of a bone collector as well, you can see. Because I pick up things early on. They're all...
If she doesn't fuck her ideas up, this would be her last season.
Yeah, we'll see. I think there's more in store with her. Because obviously, as you said, her and Drew catch up. So we'll see how that progresses.
I need to feel Drew's energy. I need to see her immediately. Because not that I don't like her.
Kind of missing Drew, eh?
It's not that I don't like Drew, yeah. But there's something about her that I can't stand.
Yeah, I know. But thinking about it, now that she's missing,
she's going to be even worse. Now that
she's kind of pissed. There is that cantankerous part.
Very.
But the fact that she wasn't in the first, you're waiting for this. Where is she, man, to start some cantankeration?
The fact that she had her hands all up in Sheree's face, yeah. She wanted to roll around with She-Ra. So she's got a bit of a temper. So I reckon now going for this divorce, she's going to be angry. Maybe not. Maybe not. She might be really angry at him and not take it out in the wrong places. But if somebody says some shit that she don't like,
she better excel. She better excel because she needs to get rid of him, man. All these toxic men. I don't know what is the matter with them? What is the matter with them? But anyway, they don't have to choose man. But that's a typical story, isn't it? Black woman and ting.
I think he was fantastic. I thought he was.
Don't come for me. We have a problem with what?
He wanted too much.
Yeah.
Well, don't come for me neither.
You know what I mean? There's some disclaimers right now. It's just brainstorming, you know, what's going on.
BBC, so Marlo's
whoever we covered.
Marlo's Monty. We've done Bop Sanya. Kenya. We don't really know what's going on with Kenya, really. Apart from she's beefing with Martell. Oh, she's got a new love. Monietta introduced her to this new man, remember?
Some white man.
Yeah, some white man. So
that's good for her. But what's going on with her? We might hear more. I don't know. But the divorce is looking. Now the divorce done. She says that she split up with my man from 2019. I don't know when the divorce started, but now I'm sure the divorce ain't final. And the latest I heard on the side show, because he was another use my language. He was another one as well. But he's saying, and her daughter looks so cute as well. Like all of their kids look cute. But she's obviously grown. But he's trying to say, now I see what he's saying. He's trying to say that he wants to be able to basically restrict his daughter from going on the show, from being shown on the show, which was just extra.
He's just going to do anything that he can do that he thinks is so powerful is what he's going to do.
Exactly.
His eyes were way too close together.
Every now and then.
His eyes were way too close together. I knew he went right.
Yeah. Well, apparently the last chat was his solicitor. That's why she's probably happy. Well, I don't know the timelines, but his solicitor dashed him out. Basically said, "Look, man, you're too much," and dropped his case or whatever for the divorce. So he seemed like he was a money grabber because he was trying to come for Kenya's money.
I don't even know how she managed to get with him. We never saw that, so I don't know. That was weird as hell. Right, so we've done those. Kenya, don't really know what her storyline is. Candy's storyline is being a busy mom. That's always her storyline.
Busy mom. Todd wants to do a movie. Obviously, beef with this girl.
Yeah. And then who else?
But you know what though? Huh?
No, go on.
I was just gonna say, Nene, man. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I miss Nene. Like,
she could come back. You know me. You know I wasn't a big Nene fan when she was on the show, but she sure is missed. I would welcome her back. But the only problem is if she's invited back. If she's invited back in, given the pay rise, whatever it is that she wants, she's just gonna be like the queen of the show. Hello. We're not going to get proper interaction. She's going to believe that she's above it all. And that's what started happening. That's why Nene, that's why it was like, we can't like her anymore. She weren't interacting with her. She's like, you chatting to me? You can't chat to me. You know, I am. So it's like she needs to be on another show.
Because anytime they show, because they still show clips of her, obviously. And anytime, she doesn't even have to be saying anything. Just reactions. I'm just busting up. Do you know what I mean? So she needs to come back.
Gold.
Yeah, she needs to come back. I'm sure there's someone we're missing though.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like we haven't said
Kenya,
Candy.
Oh, Portia's not there, isn't it? Portia.
Portia still can't. I'm actually watching another show right now called. It's like one of them celebrity love show things, and show man. So she spoke. You know Fallon, the ex-wife.
Yeah.
She's on this show. This show is called Couples Retreat. She's on that show with her new man, The Help. You know The Help. And she basically explained what happened with Portia. That they were friends. That was the first time she came to her house was when she met her on the show. But since then, Portia would call her and be like, "Oh, what are you up to?" She'd come down the house, she'd chill out. She'd call her and be like, "Oh, what are you up to?" She'd be like, "Oh, I'm at the club." Where they are, the club. They go meet in the club. Like they were friends, and they were linking on the side basically. So she linked. But you know sorry to swear. You know the man, The Help that she went with is 9 years younger than her. He's 23.
Is it? He's what? 30 what?
He's 23.
She's
30, but she's 32.
Wow. Well, this is how it's going now. I was just watching a little skit about Mary J. Blige still, but okay, that's another story. That's another topic. Mary J. Blige. I don't wrong them. Come on, man. You know my.
I'm saying Portia would never come back because everybody's gonna be rubbing her out, and the first person to be rubbing her out is Kenya, honey. Mrs. Twirl. Miss Twirl is going to have some fucking shade for that bitch. She ain't coming back. She can't.
She might. If the check is right.
To be honest, when she was on Ultimate Girls Trip, she was basically saying that Andy put her on pause. It wasn't her choice. So.
Man, she living her best life, man. Make her do her thing. I think she might, she might be able to make a comeback. But I think she needs to, establish her own brand, as she's saying, outside of Atlanta Housewives.
She should have had that by now, but obviously it's not that easy, I suppose. So.
You got to keep on it, innit?
There's nobody else to talk about. There's nobody else there. Let me go and have a look at the cast photo because this isn't making any sense. We definitely must have missed somebody.
Sure. But I was going to say Phaedra as well. There was some talk about Phaedra coming back.
Phaedra is in Married to Medicine. That hasn't started yet, but she's going to be in that new season.
But she ain't no doctor.
She's married to, honey. Married to.
Oh.
Yeah, so her new man. Do you remember when she was in Housewives of Dubai? And she was talking about her new man. He was obviously a doctor, I'm guessing.
I see. Yeah, I didn't catch on to that. Still.
Tanya, Kenya, Sheree. Sheree's going to be Marcel. Candy, Marlo, and Drew.
Okay, well that's enough.
You need to get into Love and Huntsville, Love and Marriage Huntsville because This intertwining storyline is out of control. Yeah, Sheree was over there. Sheree was on that side, and then one of the girls, Tiffany, one of the cast members, said to her, "Ain't you worried? Basically, you know about his history. Ain't you worried that he's gonna cheat?" Sheree was quick to the beat. She was like, "But didn't you cheat though? Because the woman had cheated in her last marriage." So she was bringing some Real Housewives of Atlanta shade over to Huntsville. They weren't ready for her.
So what did she say to the girl?
So the girl, right? So the girl's backstory basically is the new husband she's with now. She was cheating on her ex-husband with this guy. Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, so the girls turned around to Sheree and said, "Ain't you scared? Like, haven't you heard them rumors about Martell? Like he's a cheater." So Sheree's like, "Ain't you a cheater?" Like, what the fuck?
Okay.
quick to the beat. I was like, "Whoa, that's not even get paid, honey." Me. I think about it for half an hour, 2D, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that's what I should have said."
Now, Sheree's got shade, you know. That her mouth run when it's ready. And she's standing strong. So I'm looking forward to that. You know what? She's living her best life. She deserves some happiness, but as long as she ain't going in like a fool. I don't think, look, the chat is, because you're obviously not watching the sideline. And I don't really care because it makes good entertainment. The chat is that, you know, this guy, Martell, Sheree loves her some Martell. You know, this guy, you know, like it's all a ploy, like it's all a publicist thing, whatever. My concern is, like what they're saying, like what the girls are saying, as long as Sheree's having a good time and knows what it's about, and that she don't get hurt, because none of us want to see Sheree get hurt. So I really think it's that, but I really think she's just like not telling the girls, like she's just telling the girls whatever she wants to tell them, so they can have a reaction.
Opinion,
You know what I mean? But she's not stupid. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm really thinking. Go and get your money, honey.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
with just a minute ago, she has just been stupid with that fucking.
Yeah, well, exactly. But she must learn, and she must learn from that. Do you know what I mean?
Learn anything. Like Martell, Tyrone could even hide. Martell's been out on the streets, on these fucking streets, honey.
Yeah.
For everybody to see. Like, you'd be a bit like, that would be a quiet situation, so it must be publicity.
Yeah. Well, let's see how this pans out, because Sheree ain't having a bar of it at the moment.
Who gonna check me, boo?
She ain't having a bar of anybody telling her nothing. So, let's see. Excuse me. But yeah, this new girl, she just seems a bit too much already. Well, not new girls, but, you know, potentials. The one that Candy had a little run-in with. She just too much. And them boots, them thigh-high boots, weren't really giving.
The wrong colour.
Yeah, they were nice, but they weren't giving with what she was wearing.
I thought she looked fine.
She looked all right, but something was off. Something was off, man.
I thought she looked all right. Quite that casual look. I thought Candy's hair was off in the first scene. From the front, I could see a bit like coming out the side, and I was like, And then I saw the back of her head, and that part was not parting. It was like, oh my god, the camera crew's coming in. I gotta do something. Even the braids were all unraveling. I was like, Candy, what is going on, Candy?
Yeah. Well, Marlo's what do you call it? Designer, dressmaker, whatever. Shaded Candy with something like that. You know what I mean? But okay, I didn't really get that shade too much. But you were saying something like that.
Yeah, I didn't see that either. I didn't get it. Yeah.
We'll soon find out. But no, generally though, yeah, it's got us on a hype. This first, I like how they just, rather than some slow story, get into stuff, they just threw in some tea, some drama from the get-go. So it's interesting. It's interesting.
Well, they had to. We've waited so long for it. But my fear is that it's going to be a pretty dry season, and that's why they're showing you all the beef and stuff to like lure you in, and then every other episode is going to be some filler shit.
There's no way it can be a dry season. No way. I ain't having that at all.
Well, Sonya, I don't want to hear about Sonya and her sister for too long. Not really bothered. I don't want to hear about Candy being a working mum for too long. I'm not really bothered. I don't really care about Marlo being a Monty. Not bothered.
Mm.
So really, they ain't really bringing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
They're just cruising at the top, innit? They're just cruising, but they better mind. They better mind. Someone
They
might
needed
knock
somebody
them off
new.
that top spot.
They needed somebody new. They need somebody new. They need some new blood because last season wasn't that giving to be like, yeah, we can keep this cast.
Mm.
The season that was giving, even though I'm not sure in what way, was when Portia and Latoya were there and they were sleeping with the stripper. That season was lit.
On an epic girls trip. You have entered the dungeon.
Yeah, that season was lit. It was a very good cast, and then they didn't keep Latoya on. I don't know why they didn't keep Latoya on, but they kept Drew on. They should have been kept on together because they were beefing. Yeah, that was some real genuine beef. And that's when Fallon was on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that cast.
And you remind me actually that another who was baking it. Like it sounds really bad me saying that, but Cynthia. Is it Cynthia? I'm forgetting her name.
50 Cent. 50 Cent.
50 Cent.
Mm-hmm.
So some talk about she makes her.
Yeah, apparently she does, and so does Kim Zolciak, and maybe Phaedra, maybe.
Yeah, I think all of them are little, you know.
I wonder what event that could be.
Mm.
I'm so sick. I just hate
that
they spoon feed this to us. I hate that they just drip feed it to us. It's so annoying.
I know, but I was hearing that 50 Cent was really trying to come back, and it was
as a friend of, yeah.
Yeah, friend of. So,
but whose friend is she?
Kenya's, isn't it?
Not really.
Did they fall out? Because they
was going. Do you remember their relationship dynamic on Old Man Girls Trip? It was
on Girls Trip. No,
I think the first one with Ramona and Kyle, possibly.
Because you know that one, I didn't watch. Maybe I need to watch the first Girls Trip because that one actually I didn't really watch that much. I don't know too well.
Out of everybody on the trip, it was like they weren't friends. It was, and I haven't seen them together since.
She realized that Kenya was just too much, man. Trying to shame up her business, her wine business. That was the biggest disrespect.
Poor Cynthia reminds me of me, poor thing.
You're a joker.
I swear.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's it. That's it for the first episode. We might as well wrap it up, really, because
I know.
Had our little thoughts on the show of what's to come. I am really looking forward to this.
Starters, so let's see.
I'm gonna try and edit it. I am, just because everybody who thought he was nasty before, they're gonna see how nasty he is, yeah, when there's no more love involved, yeah. So you don't want to chat shit. Man was there providing for people that picnic. Not even his picnic, I provide for the people that picnic, yeah, giving them good life. She had chef every day. You see, she had a chef every day.
Drew don't need him. Drew's got her own stash, man.
Drew's got her own stash because she's an actress. She's an actor, whatever they call it nowadays. But he's in the tech world. But he's a tech giant. He's a tech giant that's producing his own book. It's over. He's got the money for her to have a chef.
And that's the bit that buns me. You're gonna produce a book and you're the most toxic man ever. Like that book was a journalism. He was just trying to making money off the Drew.
He's not toxic. Why is he toxic?
After he never even adopted the Pitney. And I say, he never even adopted the Pitney. Yeah. And you're going to write book about blended families. Please, get out of here. Get out of here. Like, it's a joke.
It's an ingenious book.
Ingenious. He's just using Drew. So anyway, I'm looking forward to when Drew excels. And maybe we might see, because I'm sure she's got a body now. In the things, because they were taking the mick about doing the exercise thing.
Yeah, she has to come back, and I'd love to see because she's very square in the middle. Thing.
No, well, and I think she come back with a body addy. Everybody's come back with a body addy, so So yeah, it was a nice little start to the season. So yeah, I'm looking forward to 2. I want to see Kenya needs to tone it down a bit, but let me see. All right, she runs Martell. Let me see. Because it didn't need to go far left. But You know what I allow
what he said, and he is very. He's toxic.
I'll
He was women. Anyhow, have you ever seen this episode just gone Love and Marriage Hints for how he was shouting in his ex-wife's mother's face?
Okay, y'all stop. You ain't in this thing, girl. You ain't listen.
Yeah, but the thing is,
none whatsoever.
The thing is, the comments, right? Someone was sharing their comments. Maybe we'll speak on it. You know what I mean? No, it wasn't. It was I was watching another bingey. I don't even know if I should say. But one of the comments was like, you can't say nothing about Kenya's relationship when she's in a relationship, but she's ready to get into your business. But allow her this time, because I think she has taken a step back. But when I watch it, she was coerced by the other women to say something, because she did ask.
She shouldn't have told the other women.
She shouldn't have told the other woman.
She should have told G.O.A.T.S first, even if it was in the event, which probably wouldn't have been nice. Or at another time, she should have told G.O.A.T first. But Sheree's not gonna like that. Sheree's not gonna like that at all. Sheree's gonna spend the whole season digging for something on Kenya for the rest of the season. Sheree's not gonna like that. She doesn't care about the message. It's how it's delivered.
How it's delivered, yeah. So all right. Well, we got something to look forward to still. I mean, and watch Candy. Watch Candy's gone, man. She is, on that 3 occasions I've been like, that. And more the casual stuff, actually. I don't know how they get their clothes, if it's their clothes or if whatever, but she's been wearing some nice stuff. Some fans.
I haven't noticed anything that I thought, oh, that looks nice. Marlo's dress at the party, I thought that looks nice.
Well fitting material. I think she's been wearing some Gucci sweaters. But I tell you who was giving when Marlo was wearing them hooker earrings.
Oh, those earrings were amazing. They were amazing. They're about to go viral. They're about to go viral. They're going to go viral.
I think they're about Alexander.
I thought it was Alexandra McQueen. I'm not sure.
Maybe there's an Alexander Wang.
It wasn't Wang. So that's what was. It was. I would say that's not Wang. I didn't remember about McQueen, so it could have been McQueen. But they were giving. I could pull that off. I still got a long neck for them.
Those were good, big fucking ass hoops.
Yeah, they were great.
All right.
Marlo always knows what to do.
Yeah.
He knows how to dress. Sonia is annoying. Sonia needs some amphetamine like yesterday.
Well, she's gonna be on the Sheree. She's in Sheree's gym and she wants that fat ass. But you know what I allowed her? She's an athlete, ain't she got an athlete body. Man.
She was an athlete.
What you want her to do?
She was an athlete.
Yeah, was an athlete. So what are you gonna do? She ain't gonna get no big batty and hips out of nowhere. You know what I mean? She was an athlete.
She's sweet.
She's a sick girl. Need to eat. She must be eating 2 dumpling, man. You know what I mean?
I would love 2 dumpling right now.
Don't make me laugh. And you know who might help bring her? Because you showed me the family, the mum and the dad. Because the mum ain't easy. The mum is like a Candy's mum.
Mama Joyce.
Mama Joyce. It's a Jamaican Mama Joyce. I don't know. She's sitting down.
She's holding it down. Yep.
So she needs to bring her mum and dad into this mix a bit more. But we'll see. You know. So yes, I think
I'm gonna try my best to edit this. I'm gonna try my best to edit this.
Inserts, man.
A couple inserts. You get me?
We're giving you the real. Look at us. We're giving you the real.
I have to get this out by like Friday.
ASAP. Listen, you could do it like this.
Friday maximum.
This look is a look of how long we've been waiting for season 15, bitches. Look, right? You know what I mean? To with disheveled, like you can't even, know.
It's been a long wait. It feels longer than usual.
A long wait.
And you know why it feels so much longer? Because Potomac wasn't really given this season. I don't know if you felt the same.
No, Potomac.
It didn't give as much as it gave the last season. We didn't give a shit about Atlanta last season because we were like, Potomac was hot when Nicki Minaj was hosting and shit.
It gave enough, though. It gave enough. It gave enough that I'm still waiting. I'm patiently waiting.
It wasn't enough.
Even though I'm waiting for Atlanta.
It wasn't enough.
Let me not get even confused. I mean, Wendy is giving. I know that I wasn't really feeling the Bandits that much. Do you know what I mean? Who else is on there? Candice, for some reason. That's why I'm getting it mixed up. Candy and Candice. Candice, I did like her a bit more on the girls' trip. Do you know what I mean?
Really?
I don't know why. I never thought I would because I don't like Candice that much. But yeah, I was gravitating to her a bit more.
I thought she was really moany and whiny on the girls' trip. I was just like, shut up already. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I mean, they wanted her to shut up. But I think she was just, you know, standing up for herself. I mean, I don't think she should have created an alliance with the other girl, but whatever.
Well, she couldn't create it. She couldn't create one with Giselle, who she came with, her castmate, and Portia. That was just right.
Yeah, her and Portia. That was giving me the most entertainment. I think. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I gravitated to her for a little bit. So Candice, but we'll see. And then who's my favorite? The one that does. She's not my favorite.
The Grand Dame, honey. The Grand Dame, honey.
No, not the Grand Dame. The Grand Dame. Oh, the Grand Dame gives me jokes. But my girl who's going through the divorce with the white man. I should know the names. I'm just bad with names, guys.
Ashley, I can't stand her. I can't believe she's a Gemini. Her birthday's the day after mine. Her day's the day after mine.
I think, Ashley, not saying that the others are fake, but I think she's real in her intentions, in what she stands for. That's what I like about her. If she's going to say something, she's going to say it. She ain't saying it for clout. She ain't saying it. Do you know what I mean? She's just going to tell it how it is and what. Do you know what I mean? I love Ashley. She ain't done nothing.
I understand that. I get it. But there's just something about it, like...
The only thing I don't like about her, Ashley, is her man. Is her husband, who's just divorced.
I didn't mind him that much. I mean,
he's all right, but do you know what I mean? He's a bit of a fucking... Got money, but, you know, he should... You know, they shouldn't be getting divorced. I knew he was bad.
She didn't stick to her side of the bargain. Just quickly, guys, because we are not supposed to be talking about Potomac, but just quickly.
I know, but you know,
she didn't stick to her side of the bargain. He said, "I want a freaky little back to suck my toes while she gets fucked by somebody else, right? Yeah, and I'm gonna pay you, and I'm gonna maintain your lifestyle." She thought she was gonna have these 2 kids, which he didn't want. Remember, he didn't want them. She had to do the prenup and the post-nup or whatever it was. And that he was just going to settle down his Family Guy. That's not what you signed up for. Yeah. So if she had the 2 kids and she was still doing everything that he wanted her to do, it would have been fine. But she decided now that she wanted to have morals and respect for herself because she was a mother. And she broke her side of the bargain. So
I hope she's sitting in her house now. I hope he's not been a and she's got a little house with her 2 picnic there, making good. I'm always a defender of the woman.
I could talk about that forever.
What?
So I could talk about that forever. I wonder if Mia. I wonder if she's got a house, but you know, that's a whole other.
Of course, they got a house, man. Oh, because they were renting and shit. But all right, yeah, that is. So that's why it was sweet enough for us. When Atlanta done now, we can wait.
Potomac's supposed to finish. We have the 3-part reunion. There may be a little BAFTAs or something in between, and then Atlanta's supposed to start. It's not supposed to be months apart. This was months apart.
So it's thrown everything off.
Yeah, anyway, we're glad you're back. We're glad you're back. Bring the
yes, we are. Bring the Atlanta, honey. And by the way, I'd like to say I did pass through Atlanta.
You did. We need to go though. We need to go for sure.
We're definitely going. What do you mean? In the airport was enough for me. I was like, yes, honey. Yeah, no, I did pass through that, but
I said, all right, then cool. I'm gonna try and edit this. I'm gonna try and edit it tomorrow.
Do your thing.
It's only it's less than an hour. I can cut out some stuff, put in some inserts. I think. I don't know.
Yeah,
Warren used to edit my videos. Warren used to edit my videos, but I think I'm more than capable.
When we get into this, you know, I will help with that because I can.
And the easiest thing to do is to have the inserts ready, good to go. So we'll just be inserting it as we're going along, and then the editing will be less. It'll be light work.
And remember, I'm sending you the WhatsApp videos and messages as well if you want to do what you want and get it out there. All right then. So nice. So I'll chat to you tomorrow.
All right. And in fact,